Hello there, Libra, and welcome to Secret Shaman Oracles and to your timeless oracle messages. But before we get into that, I have a channel message from Spirit to you. Libra, Spirit is rebalancing what's been uneven within you. You're not being asked to decide, only to return to your center. Harmony is returning, but it starts with your own breath. You were guided here for a reason. May these messages meet your soul like a quiet light through the trees. And with that, we're going to find out what Spirit wants you to know. Additionally, when it comes to your situation, Libra. And this is for Libra and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's see here. Oh, prepare for an outcome that you are ready for, but you will not expect. So let's get a little bit more about this because I feel that it's already formed. It's just taking shape. So I don't know, does that make sense? So yeah, I feel that this is all about the alchemist within. Now, the alchemist within is awakened here, and it cannot be without. So expect that whatever you have been formulating in your own sacred heart space, where your true creation and desires reside, and most likely secretly, right? Because it's very sacred. That is forming. But it's forming in a way that you don't expect. So let's get a little bit more about this new outcome is forming. Be ready. There may be something about reading or writing right now that is important, or maybe just to entertain or to heal here. Oh, okay. So see, you can rest. Just rest knowing that something is already forming in your favor. But now it's finding its shape, right? So it's almost like, it's like something has, okay, it's like baking. Okay, for example, it's like you put all the ingredients. So you formed it, right? Now, Spirit is saying it's in the oven. It's baking, taking shape, a new shape. Your soul is calling for rest. Do what you have to do to rest. You have given and poured your heart into something that is very meaningful for you. But it's time for you to pour your own, pour it into your own self at this time. You have the permission to do so. I feel that this card is speaking too. So let's get more about this. Your soul is calling for rest. Oh yeah, you're not alone. The angels walk beside you. You may be feeling quite vulnerable at this time because there may be something where, it's like you're looking around, but all you can do is rely on, a higher power right now. That's all you need to do. The angels are walking beside you, always, Libra, helping you to remain in this place of calmness, stillness, relaxation. I was just talking about pouring into your own well. You have poured your heart, maybe even your tears into something that is really dear to you, sacred. For some of you, it's a secret. It's a sacred secret, But some don't want the light. Don't drag them. You can only guide so much. You can only enlighten so much. So lighten your load. Don't allow them to be the anchor that you don't want. You're on a journey here. Look, you're ready to take off. And maybe it's not all about just taking off. It's about having balance, right? So that the water is nice and calm so we can just remain poised. You've done enough. You've done enough is what Spirit is saying. You've poured your heart into something, and now just let Spirit do Spirit's job on helping you with that. But you help yourself by breathing here. And perhaps you do need to breathe. Oh, Spirit is communicating to you through your dreams, and most likely through your emotions too. You know, that is connected to water energy, right? And the moon. Visions and dreams carry Spirit's voice. So pay attention to what stands out to you in your dreams. If you do and can remember, which I feel a lot of you have the ability to, you know, really have strong, vivid dreams here. But whether you have those or not, just trust that, you know, if you're one that right now, maybe it's hard to remember your dreams or whatever, then just pay attention to subtle visions. You know, Spirit's voice is actually quiet, right? Most of the time. So it's these subtle things is how Spirit speaks. Let's continue and see what else. Yeah, heaven is sending you some type of divine communication. There's something about you having the strength to move forward. You know, it's like if you were on this boat, and let's say it's a sailboat, these arrows, these wands, I should say, it's the wind that you need. But this is the wind that's carrying seeds. And so there's something is being accelerated here. You're being gifted some type of communication and downloads and new seeds that you can plant and form. And so I feel that these are already in your reality. So, you know, look again when you are feeling rested and ready to see what really just pops out at you, because it's helping you, you know, notice the new in maybe perhaps the old or what is regular, what you're used to. But in the meantime, know that Spirit is gifting you some type of ability here to plant new seeds of passion. There may even be something happening here with travel for some of you. So if you have the opportunity to travel, you know, the Eight of Wands is indicating that this may be a good time to do that. Say yes to it. Only if you know it's not going to exhaust you, right? Because there is something about your soul, you know, calling for rest. But if it's for vacation, then yeah, heck yeah, do it. All right, let's continue and see what else. By rising higher, you activated karma. So karma bit someone or others hard. So put it in your own situation here. This is a general reading, but it is your reading. But you have risen higher. Spirit knows that you've taken a higher road, or you're processing something right now, but it's leading you to some type of truth and revelation here that leads you to a path where, you know, you don't have to take something here where you may have felt it was mistreatment. In fact, maybe there was mistreatment, but you're getting a sense of justice here. But you are, I'm not going to say you are someone's karma, but you have activated karma. So basically, someone is feeling consequences, and it's about you. Let's continue and see what else. No wonder you need to rest, and don't try to figure out the outcome. That's a trick and a trap in life for you right now. It's exhausting. It's pulling you into the eternity of the future, which it's too vast and too big, and don't, you know, it may be feeling like it's swallowing you up because you might be so caught up on a certain outcome. So I would say for those Libras right now, where you might be so set in stone about a certain idea, an outcome, you know, let it go and see what unfolds. It's already unfolding. I mean, let it go. It's unfolding. I mean, it's heaven sent too. Allow yourself to rest. Let's continue and see what else. Fire sign is coming through. Ooh, ooh, look at that. Look at that. Let go. It's unfolding. Pay attention to signs, synchronicities. Things will accelerate. We've got this change here, this big, big change. All right, let's get a little bit more about this. Something is being written here. You've got the guardians here watching over a very significant event playing out in your life. Now, the event could just be a major energy shift, but it will do something in your 3D reality here. Give us more about this Wheel of Fortune. What will Spirit give us with this Wheel of Fortune for Libra? Yeah, no wonder. Be ready. Okay, so how you be ready is the signs are showing you how to get rest, situations that feel like a drag and others, right? and let go of maybe a certain idea or outcome and just relax. Just relax, Libra. Let's. Why am I getting the word heal? You know, I know that in like, I don't know if it's horse riding or something, or, you know, heal. I don't know. Maybe others will be healing to you, though, bowing down to you. Anyhow, okay, maybe your season. Let's see. A little bit more about this Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. Ooh, I love this. You know, these are divine guardians in the four corners here of the universe. You walk with divine protection always. They're always watching and looking after you. I mean, there's so many. Oh my God, there's so many ancient ones, powerful ones here. Something is being rewritten for you, and this you're gonna like the script. You're gonna like it. This is why, you know, just be ready. It's an outcome you didn't even have to write. It's being written for you. This is the Wheel of Destiny here. Yes, you're being called beyond the usual. Create anew. So let's get more about this. Spirit is asking you to maybe give into a new opportunity that may have already risen, or focus on something entirely different for the time being here, because it may help you manifest something new here. Let's get more about being called beyond the usual to create anew. Let's see here. Oh yeah, you are meant to be heard here. You've got the voice of an angel. There's something strong and creative about your voice, maybe even powerful and healing. I mean, take what resonates. You are meant to be heard, though. So, there's something about, it's not necessarily ending something. It's like taking something you already do, but doing it maybe a little bit different, tweaking something here. Now, you've got abilities here with the way that you communicate, or sing or summon with your voice. So you aren't meant to be in the shadows for much longer, or feel that you're behind on something for some of you Libra. So take that if it resonates. But you have something that Spirit wants you to express, because you're meant to not only be heard, but also seen as well. We've got the Knight of Swords. There is some type of change here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so Archangel Michael is trying to point something out for you here. Yeah, visions and dreams. So let's get more about the Knight of Swords here. This is going to bring some type of unexpected change. So we've got okay, this is there. How do I say this? Is like the direction, the wind has changed here, but you're going to want to go with this, okay? Spirit's going to give us a little bit more with this Knight of Swords too. Archangel Michael is really doing all that he can, and you got to know this is a very powerful angel for those that don't know this. But Archangel Michael has been protecting you from a lot of maybe some type of negative force or energy that, you know, it's not something that is your doing. It's just something about your light, something about you that you carry here. Yeah, because you're sacred anyway. See, Spirit says you're sacred. So you are in this in a sacred process of self-actualization here. But Spirit is saying that you don't need to do anything. The change is already happening here. But we are refining some type of beliefs and truths during this part of self-actualization, which really it's like you're getting in more control of your destiny. You're unfolding into your own self, into your own destiny. So something is going right here, but pay attention to, because the Knight of Swords is acting in a way that could be damaging if we are doing something too quickly here. All right, so let's see, what else? But there's a spiritual warrior here too with that Knight of Swords. This is something about cutting some kind of, okay, the change is, okay, this is what's going to happen. There's some type of change. It even could be a person, or this could be a revelation of yours. Something is going to change where if it's been really cloudy, confusing, the truth will emerge. The right situation, the right opportunity will emerge here. In the meantime, you're meant to kind of back away from something here. Okay, your intuition is telling you what you need to back away, let go of, and seek that peace and stillness that your soul is calling you to do. Because the thing is your soul is feeling something that your brain can't catch up to yet. So it doesn't make sense. You're having to literally just follow your inner guidance, your inner compass, 100%. Look at the compass. This is like a compass. This is your inner compass. Ooh, look at that. We got the Emperor too. The Emperor is indicating some type of situation where you don't need to question your ability or your stability. Now, there may be this person that we're dealing with that could embody a father type of energy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a father. But Spirit wants you to realize that you're far more stable than you may give yourself credit for, okay? I feel that the Emperor is also this energy where we're not budging here. We're not losing ourselves in having to drag others. You know, you've got this ability to be in a position of authority and leadership if that's what you want. You might even be attracting someone too with this Emperor that could be a really good partner or companion here of some type. Let's get more about this Emperor though. You may be playing a different role for many of you Libras, especially if you've been feeling like you've had to do like all the work and not really feel like you're getting appreciated or deserving of some type of break. You know, you'll get that. Trust me. Yeah, new joy awaits in shared spaces. Someone's coming into your life. This is this energy. This like Knight of Swords, the Emperor. They could embody fire and air placements. But I also see that you're in a position where you've stabilized something that you can enjoy, maybe new interests, new hobbies, maybe join a club of some type or create your own. There's shared common interests here, and I feel maybe even a shared sense of maturity. Oh, look at, you're getting whale spirit. I feel whale spirit is really signifying something ancient that's awakening within you, letting you know that you are divinely guided to receive sacred comfort. It's going to approach. Oh, because you deserve this. So sacred comfort approaches. Oh my goodness. Reality is bending. The merge begins. The pain of change lives in our resistance to it. Okay. So allow this to just be as it is. And what I mean by that is just trying to, refrain from, getting disappointed if something's not showing up the way that you envisioned it. You're going to just feel it. It's going to feel right. So it's feeling first, then sight, and then the brain can make sense of it all. Let's continue and see. But this is this whole thing about that reality changing here. This is like a shift in seasons in one's life cycle and journey. It could even be a change in fortune too, okay? Yeah, because it could be your season to be in this place of accepting your own sense of royalty. Look again, it's a hidden blessing. Oh my God, look again. Wow. The Seven of Cups is like, what? Huh, where? Look again, it's a hidden blessing. Let's get a little bit more about that for you, Libra. Something is effortless here. Okay, now this did show up in the reverse here. Let's get a little bit more. Because there may have been a structure or a foundation, or possibly for some of you, maybe some type of divorce or family breakup here. But I need a little bit more, because the hidden blessing is definitely some type of great fortune here. Either way. Let's get more about this. Oh gosh, okay. Woo! It sure was a hit. See, I knew Archangel Michael is right by you. Oh my God. So, of course, the devil's energy is attracted to you. Okay, I know, because, hello. I've dealt with this energy a lot, all right? To the point where it's comical to me when the evil forces like to play games. Look again, it's a hidden blessing. Something that may have disrupted some type of sense of your stability or idea of stability was actually a hidden blessing, because there's some kind of toxicity with it, maybe a negative force, maybe bondage. Oh my, I told you something about a trap here. See, that's that Seven of Cups too. It's almost misleading. And like, that's the devil playing these stupid ass games. Like, oh, look at this, shiny and gold. And you grab it and it's freaking like, painted gold, right? It comes off. You're like, oh man. Anyhow, just know that Archangel Michael has already been assigned as your spiritual ally to protect you. Okay. And Archangel Michael deals with the devil all the time, and there he is riding on his powerful horse, and that sword, that's the sword of truth, of light. That's the sword that cuts anything that tries to attach itself to you. It's not you attaching yourself to it, it's it trying to attach itself to you. Okay, because you hold sacred divine light, whether you realize it or not, or care about it, Evil lurks, I have to say that, this isn't to scare you though, Libra, okay? Think of it as comical because you're able to see through it. That's the thing. I was once someone that was very, very scared of damn evil spirits and all that shit when I was younger. Excuse my language, but it's the truth. I ran away from it all my life, but then I embraced it. I embraced what I embraced was actually opening up my spiritual gifts, which came with spiritual protection. That's the thing. So you don't have to be scared of it. Anyhow, it's just comical. Just comical. Damn devil. Anyhow, let's continue and see. Capricorn is showing up here. Don't get so caught up on one way here, though, okay? Because something is definitely was uneven. Look at the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. It wouldn't make you happy. It's something that would not make you happy in the long run. It's a devil's trap. Now, the other thing too is that the devil wants to be greedy. Okay, so the devil knows when some cycles are changing because the force field around you is different, the light around you is different, and so, you know, the devil likes to tag along in some way, shape, or form. So say no to the past and yes to your bright future. Yes, say no to the past and say yes to the bright future. Now, make wise choices, because there's some type of union between what is important in your heart and sacred to you and the divine. It's really where the divine blesses what you already are holding in your heart, and you get to decide whether or not you want it. The Lovers is about union. Yes, it could also mean soulmates, but just know and breathe a sigh of relief that whatever archangel is bringing to you is someone that is divine and healing and part of the path here. Now, if you are one that you don't resonate with, you know, having someone coming into your life, the someone could be in a different form though. But let's talk about something else that's going on here where you are meant to be heard. So there is already a divine intertwine and union between a blessing about something that you are destined and born to do. So it's nearing. Your time is nearing. A time where you can make a choice that makes your heart feel good is nearing. Just know that. Gemini is coming through. Look at that. Look at the difference here. My God. Wow. It's all about vice and virtue. Okay, so we need to be discerning, especially because the devil is at play. Temptation is at play. We got to be very wise in our choices. I mean, look at that, 7 of Cups. Oh, let's continue and see what else, what the freaking else is going on. Leap when the door opens. Okay, you're gonna love this, and I love this. Your heart is your compass. Trust it now. Look at the Wheel of Destiny. This is like the, you know, Wheel of Fortune, or this is like, I just said the Wheel of Destiny, didn't I? Well, the Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Destiny. It's like you're taking control of the wheel. Your compass is your heart. So the door will open. You've activated it. You took the higher road. See, you left a situation because you knew it was a trap. This is where people or someone is having to accept their karma. They may not like it, but oh well. The door is going to open for you. Whatever's been stirring in your heart, it's going to come true. Remember, I was telling you that it's going to come in a way that, again, it's baking in the oven. It's baking in the oven. Oh, it might be a really good, what do you call it when it comes out? Dessert, maybe? Or maybe you like bread. Who knows? Maybe you like pies. I don't know. But we have someone in a position of generosity, authority, and beauty, okay? Inside and out. This might be this choice here too. Let's get more about this King of Pentacles. And I would say too, Libra, you know, your fortune could absolutely be changing, or you could come into a season where you can, you know, feel relief, you know, that plans have worked out, that you've invested wisely, or that you've invested in someone wisely. But let's get a little bit more about this King of, Pentacles. I mean, this is someone who's comfortable. They've got stability because they have savings, they have whatever they want, when they want, because they also know control too, okay? So you are approaching, you're approaching or they're approaching you, something that's going to bring you sacred comfort. I love that you're getting that sacred comfort. And I love that you're getting the humpback wheel, by the way, too. Sing your song, Libra. The signs are sacred and spirit is speaking. Ooh, showing you signs to your place where you feel good, stable, secure, and maybe, yes, someone too. Okay, look at this castle, by the way. There may be something about a home here and finding comfort in the home that you want, or maybe that you perhaps have right now. We have Earth sign coming through. This is the Magician. This is this whole energy where, yeah, you're being called beyond the usual. Pay attention to what pops out in front of you too. But I would say something, you know, things will pop up unexpectedly for you. You will have to stay focused. You're going to have to stay focused more than ever just because of this damn devil energy. Okay. Not your fault. It's just here. It's just part of this place. Okay. So don't let the devil distract you. Don't let the devil tempt you. Be careful maybe for those Libras that resonate with this, because maybe not all of you will, but you know, some of you Libras, if you like to spend money, you know, and you know maybe you shouldn't be, then hold back a little bit for right now. You'll have the time when you get to do that later. But you may be called to just kind of set up a plan, a budget, and stick to it. But there will be some distractions. You know, there will be some distractions if you're not aware of it. You need to get rest, okay? There could be something about not getting enough rest anyways that could be clouding judgment too. Just don't worry, it's unfolding. You're being supported in a myriad of ways anyhow. Let's continue and see what else. Four of Pentacles, I was just saying, save. You know, spend on yourself first, especially if you, okay, that's important too, especially for those Libras, hello, that you may have been giving all of your time, your energy to others, do it to yourself. And also, you know, when it comes to opening yourself up to abundance, if you resonate with this, then just start, you know, paying yourself first. Pay yourself first, but put it away for a rainy day, okay? But I feel that with this Four of Pentacles, this is all about what your soul needs. Your soul is calling for rest. This is why we might be feeling guarded too. And it's important that we don't do that too extreme, because remember, your heart is your compass. And look what the Pentacle is covering, that heart. So we've got to find that balance, right? Now, feel good, though, that you are going to either stumble upon or realize, if this bothers you right now, Libra, that you'll have something promising to work with, okay? Especially when it comes to your sense of security. Let's continue and see what else. Heaven knows that you're going through something that's really difficult. Maybe there's some kind of silent pain here of some type, but or heartbreak. Heaven's hands are holding you. Spirit knows that you're fragile right now. This is why your soul is calling you to rest. Okay? Take care of your soul here. Oh, look at this. Okay, see, heaven is protecting you from something or someone that could be growing toxic. Okay, we see it right here. Look. Back away from something that is draining you. I mean, really, Libra, this is all what this is leading up to with that, the Lovers here. It's leading to something very desirable in choices in life here. But you've got to use discernment too. Something is causing, you know, this something to turn toxic. Let's get a little bit more about this for maybe those that need a little bit more clarity about this. This owl is giving you some type of warning, Libra. You're seeing through the veil of something or someone. Okay, so yeah, so don't get involved with someone, you know, where you feel that you're lacking something, or maybe, you know, a void or a gap in your schedule or routine. Create a new rhythm. Create a new note in your life, right? The note of your own soul that sings. It could be, you know, as simple as maybe taking nature walks. I mean, I don't know. What feels good to you? I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's continue and see what else. Oh, you're deeply seen even if you don't know it. Something that you might be feeling unnoticed, or maybe underappreciated about. You're actually appreciated, okay? And something is turning out probably more favorable than you realize. It just may be a long time coming for some of you Libras, okay? But Spirit wants you to know that Spirit appreciates you, and you know, you have a lot more power and influence and respect than you realize from others. They may not say it, or you may be in a place where you don't get to receive too much feedback, but you have something that they admire in a very good and respectful way. What else? Nope, that is actually it. Okay, so before we end the reading, I'm going to ask a couple of questions, Libra. Let's find out what Spirit is helping you clear out of your life right now. I mean, I see that skull there, so yeah. And we want that clearing, don't we? Because of that damn devil. Okay, anyhow, let's find out from Spirit. What is Spirit clearing for Libra? Because this clearing is preparing you for what you really deserve. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh my goodness, I wish I would have said this. I might have, but I don't know. I try not to sound repetitive, but there's just some cycles that do repeat, okay? It's not my fault if things sound repetitive. Anyhow, this is really good though. Ancestral karma cleared, keep rising. I mean, keep it up. You broke some type of karmic pattern. You're helping heal the ancient ones too in some way, shape, or form. But yes, ancestral things, okay? That you decided that, you know what? I'm strong, I'm wise, I'm powerful, I'm protected. I can come into this lifetime and I can see where there are unhealthy patterns, karma, problem. That's why you just allowed this to just kind of fall away. That's why you saw something devilish and evil tied around family or money or material possessions of some type, and you're recalibrating yourself to balance it all out. Okay, it's not about not enjoying things, you know, like material things, but we have to be cautious of what is trying to consume you too much, though, you know? Because heaven speaks to you and so do the ancestors, but you know, I know a lot of you know this. If we're too busy with things, when are we ever going to hear them? When are we going to, and it's important to hear them because they have something that is tried and true and they're protecting you. All right, now, before we end the reading, I want to find out what is Spirit preparing you to receive. Oh, wait, what blessing is Spirit preparing you to receive? What blessing is Spirit preparing Libra to receive? Wow, okay. Oh my gosh. This is the Emperor. A position of great protection and authority, okay? Protected, guided, move boldly. You're going to be prepared to receive an up-leveling in status, position, authority, feeling a lot more respect. Now, it may take some time, but have patience with it because Spirit wants you to know that you've got this under control. I mean, you've got more power than you realize. I feel like just maybe getting you a little bonus one too. Why not? Oh, a restart is not a setback. Look at this. This season that's going to change. It just may. I mean, just think about it, okay, for a second here. Just may be a, what do you call it? Oh, when they're a head start. A setback was really giving you maybe some type of head start because you learned something, okay? But there's something about you not feeling that something was a setback here. And if it was, you know what? The scales are changing. Now, I hope this was helpful for you, Libra. Love and light. Take care.